Hey guys, hope you're all having a great day. Today we're going to be cutting back this French pussy willow that is right behind me. It's an annual maintenance thing that we have to keep up with because this does get quite large and we want it to stay just a little bit smaller in this space than what it naturally grows to. I just want to show you guys the process of what we do. So here's kind of an angle from the back side. I would say it's anywhere between maybe 12 feet tall, 14 feet tall right now. And it's actually grown quite a bit. We've only planted it, I think, in 2019. We have cut it back a couple of times, and right now you can kind of see that it's budding out and it does have its catkins showing. There we go. So you can see what the catkins look like as well as those red buds, and we're going to be cutting this whole thing back. So ideally this is the size that we want to keep it at, but it does grow about 3 or 4 feet in a year, so it is a very fast grower. So we're just going to be cutting back about that 3 or 4 feet that it did grow from last year. We're also going to be cutting back a couple of these branches here that kind of get into where we keep our trash cans, and we also usually have a grill here as well, just so that way we have enough space to get by over here. February is a really great month to prune back willows because they do have those catkins showing, and I actually am going to collect these branches and make little collections of them that you can put in a vase or anything like that. You don't need to put them in water at all, you can just keep them how they are, but they do look really pretty when you cut them at this time of year. Okay, so we are all finished. The willow is cut back pretty hard. We did go pretty harsh on this, but it'll be worth it in the end because it grows so much every year, and we just want to make sure that we keep it in check. So here's what it looks like. We ended up cutting back most of the large branches pretty much all the way, so you can kind of see what this looks like right here. But we did leave some of these smaller branches on, so that way they'll still flower and bloom and kind of do their thing. But I would say it's not really any more than about 7, maybe 8 feet tall, that little branch that's still sticking up. So, and then it'll still grow another 3 or 4 feet this year. So just giving you another look from the side. We also got rid of some of the branches that were sticking out because this is like how we had it set up before. So there's the 2 trash cans. We leave the grill here when we're not using it. My dad has a smoker back there as well. So we just have everything right here, and it's not nearly as much in the way. And we cut those branches all the way down to the bottom over there. So now it has more like a V shape too, which is nice. So it just keeps it in check. And then this has been growing quite a bit too. So now these have just a little bit of space in between them, and they'll actually still grow into each other just a little bit this year. So this is what we were left with. I'm not going to show you anything that we're doing with this right now, but I think my dad is actually planning to keep all these branches and make some sort of a wreath out of them. This is a really great example of what they turn into. So you can see how they're open. We probably could have waited a little bit longer so more of the branches looked like that, but even just with these red buds that are showing here, it still is really pretty. These branches are also very flexible, so they work well if you do want to have them like bend at all, or we could use these branches too as like stakes for other plants. So there's a lot of different uses that you can have for them. You don't want to have to just get rid of them and not using them again for anything. So a lot of uses for willow. Besides that, hope you guys like this video. We're going to be doing a lot more cleanup. You can see that there's a lot of stuff in these beds over here that we're going to be cutting back in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for more garden maintenance that we're going to be taking care of for the spring. But besides that, I will see you guys in the next video.